can solve it. I can be your
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game.
Here we go.
Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline.
16 foul.
Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand.
You know, during the win streak, it hadn't been just one guy. The starters, the bench unit, the coaching staff, everybody's at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, they look legit. And I tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them now.
Stolen by Durant. Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
It's a good heads-up play from Seth. Look, he scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his board.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man.
Simmons inside the line. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. James outside. Pass to Davis. Banked in off the glass.
That's such a high IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Brooklyn with the ball. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. He was focused on keeping the score close. Coach said, we know LeBron's going to get his, so we have to try to limit the production of everyone around him. That's a tall task, given Bron's elite playmaking ability. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Deflects the pass. And stolen by James. And the dunk by James.
This is the force that is LeBron James. If he takes off like this, get ready for a show.
Here's Curry. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was good.
What hustle from Kyrie on defense, outworking the shooter and getting the block.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. James outside. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got his second basket of the game. Oh, big shot makers really stand out this time of year, don't they, Chris? Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with it?
Well, you know, Kevin, I think both things are true. I think some guys are born with it, meaning born with the mentality. And other guys, I think it has to come along with practice, come along with muscle memory, come along with getting better. Sometimes when that confidence comes in the practice, come clutch.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Mills.
first quarter.
Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And Davis sends it back.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
Davis on the follow.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now here's Griffin. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage first.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and Aldridge with the block.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Harris, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's James, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Griffin. Three-pointer. Joe Harris, and that's good. Harris has got 6.
So those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Oh, the king. There's no stopping Prime. Bounce.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. It's the Nets now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And a lot of people thought they were the favorites going into that one, but it ended up being a much tougher game than most anticipated, and they just fell short.
And Harris drops them both.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. Got a lot of game left to play.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nets look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. I'm telling you, we got T-shirts for everybody, but we only give them out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go.
The 3 from Mills. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Quarter of play.
Joe Harris has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Bang. Yours, Brooklyn Nets.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
To the paint. Here's Howard. It's deflected. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Pass to Monk. Back to Anthony. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Anthony's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Lakers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Irving. From beyond the arc and then some. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Horton Tucker. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Malik Monk, the Kentucky alum, boy, he's a great weapon off the bench.
Well, Monk knows how to create his own shot. He comes in looking to score. He could develop into an elite 6-man.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I mean, if you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have a game. You got to win, but I love to see how players do it effectively inside and outside. Think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved, and I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game, and I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now, so I think it's going to come back.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Now, here's Durant. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. And the Lakers have possession after the missed 3 from KD. Out to Anthony. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Nunn. His 3-pointers off the mark. Nets trailed by 4. And Curry, here we go. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
The elevated playmaking of Durant, I mean, passes like that really bring this team closer together.
Second quarter.
To the wing on the left. Nunn with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Anthony. And he makes good on the layup. Anthony's got the lead back up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
They're finding lanes to the hoop. Consistency, 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to KD. Drummond the screen to the inside. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel. Lakers leading by 4. James looking it over. The 3 from Johnson. It's the Nets now. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Curry with it. He's picked up by James. Curry can't get it to go. Shoots the three. Reeves can't hit. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside for Curry. From downtown. The shot misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. All right. Here I know. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Die. Sim Simma. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush. Pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I. We the precious, but you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stick it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said Sim Simma. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock. And I with the pressure. Anything she want, I will give it unto she. I can't believe the day my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. Love for me, she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are. Jolly well, you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body a like mosquito. When the body right, just to know you got the power. But Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock. And I the precious cup. I tell myself I don't want nobody ever love me. You are my shining light. I love you. When you leave and you're gone, I know that. Crazy. I know the girls love song. And the one of them want this, baby. I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. No, the girls, them a rush me because them a driving the Beamer. And the girls, them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ I say, Sim Simma, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I. The precious Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar.
They say that my flow too much and I got them racks in my pants and that on my wall. My brody don't go too much and he won't make with that, so you better not talk. We play with the too much, thank God he ain't find me the music. I feel like a star, they calling me on too much cause I leveled up, I'm brand new and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss, do it alone so there's no one to cross. Youngin' was hungry and scared of the dog. Daddy he gone cause he real like a boss. I spend it all cause I feel like a boss. I'm frying, we getting some more. You burn that bitch, then my you lost. Labels they calling, I guess I'm a ball. I can never get time, cause I'm playing for the spot. Remember on them days we was posted by the block. Brody got paid, he was staying with a d. It's me and the same, try to range on no top. Praying for the block, I was praying for my pops. Still miss touch, cause he's all alone. They was staying in my socks, and before he stopped, let a ring gonna drop. For the slide, I don't ever hug, getting from the. I don't love those, got the blues in my pocket before I go broke, man. Yeah, bring the. They all been asking when he gonna drop, but I got some that hit you in your top. He high, came up from nothing, put on for the block. I just been wishing that day for my pop, so I just been praying I'll make it on top. This for them days I ain't make it on time. Mama could smug her, she finally proud. Remember my was running with wild, we made it we out of the draw. They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants and my wall. My brody don't go too much, and he won't make. So you better not talk. We play with the much. Thank God he found me the music. I feel like a star. He calling me old too much, cause I love it up. I'm brand new and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss.
How you playing it? How you playing it? Been in the air, don't know what I'm landing. I'm in league, I'm not romantic. Got my cheese, I'm tired of waiting. 30K cash Monday in Vegas. Do 2 M's, I wish I saved. Getting crazy. No more friends, just me and my baby. Just bought a whole Benz, I'm by Mercedes. Come on, let's ride. And for your best five. Been stressing and never. Wish Mary had less time. Wish Apple did too, man. We sliding in suits now. Big no. This story got 2 sides. Reminiscing about truth. I wish you had seen shine. Be crazy, better keep me going. Just bought 4 woods, about 3 I'm foreign. Check the board, been scoring.
Yeah. Whoa. Make you a million and make you 100 more. Boy. Real. Boy. Staring at fate. I'm in the lead and I'm breaking away. She want me now, but I'm making her wait. I'm at the table, 1,000 a plate. How you gonna tell me this isn't a date? I'm down the street from the Denzel estate. Right around the corner from Babyface. Not my dog Babyface, ride me, no Babyface. I don't give a about playing it safe. Surveillance the way that they running my tape. Got in the craze like the OB2K. Chaos whenever I touch down, no breaks. Me and HB is an instant slapper, instant plaque, a system crash. I pitched it black and wrist and max. And anything less, I can't live with that. Hunger for more and I still got the craving. What you know about when the walls get to caving? What you know about staying silent and patient and working out kinks before kinks work their way in? You don't even believe what you say when you say it. More focus on making it than making statements. Everybody around me elevated. Yeah, I'm guessing the vibe is contagious. Let's go. Staring at fate. I'm in the lead and I'm breaking away. If you're not working, you taking up space. I'm at the table, 1,000 a plate. How you gonna tell me this isn't a date? I'm down the street from the Denzel estate. Right around the corner from Babyface. Not my dog Babyface, ride me. Hold up.
With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Last outing for Phoenix, the wash to the Dallas Mavericks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's Ayton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Suns moving the ball around. Shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. Booker looking around. Off to a good start as he hits his... first shot attempt. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Chris Paul.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Mikal Bridges.
Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
No good from Booker.
DeAndre Ayton.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Paul. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Bridges with it. Bridges covering.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
Outside Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 3. On the wing, Booker. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Paul for 3. Unable to get that
2
one.
minutes remaining in the
The
first.
Suns go the other way with it.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Second team foul. Phoenix timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Substitution for the Suns.
Pass to McGee. And stolen by Booker. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And this game is tied up now.
This is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Sun substitution.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Paul. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Trying to get something going. And he hits the jump shot. Booker's got his second bucket.
doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim. Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now here's Booker. 23 points his last outing. Nailed from three-point land.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Booker. 23 points his last outing. Launches it. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here's Booker. Out left of the wing. Paul for 3. Rebound by the Suns. To the middle. Here's Crowder.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
9 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Craig. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Suns moving the ball around. Back to ball. Into the lane. Clock at 6. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Shamet. And they recover it. A miss that time would have put him up. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's good from long range. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Shamet on the wing. To the paint. The shot's good from McGee. And the Suns lead by 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Payne. Going inside. And he banks in the layup. Haynes got it all tied up now for the Suns. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys, I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
The shot by Johnson, no good. There's the steal to the wing right side. And it's McGee with the jam.
The assist. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's McGee to the left wing. Inside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built the lead here with a much better second quarter.
3-point field goal.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Pass to Craig. Up to Payne. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
That's his
way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitution for the Suns.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. And an intentional foul right there.
First team
really
foul.
No idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Craig, good. Craig's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's the break. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading in. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Paul. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. On the wing, Bridges. Banked in off the glass. Bridges got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Suns leading by 10. Ball outside. Outside Crowder. Booker, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Over Booker. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bridges outside. Crowder pulls it in. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Suns trail by 8. Pass to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Left block shot on the way. A nice shot by Booker.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Shamet. They double him with Booker. Here's Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. Bridges outside. To the inside. Here's Ayton. That shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Shamet. Bridges outside. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Pass to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Now just a 4-point Suns lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
So both teams making some changes here. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Crowder. Drives to the hoop. McGee with the block. Stolen by McGee. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
McGee is screened. And here's Booker from the arc. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Here's Payne. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
That's good from Payne.
Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
Payne hits them both. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's McGee atop the key. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Drills it from outside. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Booker draws the double. Out to the wing. Payne gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Shamet on the wing. And here is Craig. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Johnson.
Phoenix foul.
Rejected by Booker.
That's his second.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
Team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Crowder. Here's Booker. He's got 15.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Crowder with the steal. 2 on the clock. Misses the layup. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Come on, fans.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Suns trail by 3. Dane looking around. Pass to Craig. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. McGee with no one around. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Back to Paul. And he swishes it right through. Paul's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's McGee. Rebound by Johnson.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Al Paul. Driving inside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Paul.
Phoenix foul.
And with Chris Paul, he makes his team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Chris Paul taking 2 shots.
And so Paul nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Bridges, right side. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 8. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and proves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On the wing, Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Suns lead by 6. Now here's Paul. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Bridges misses. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton in the high post. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And now Crowder running the floor all by himself.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
And Phoenix making a change here.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. That's what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
By Paul, nobody around. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Phoenix?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The drive by Paul, and the layup falls. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Here's Crowder. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Crowder's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And that's about Coach Perk's defense. I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Second team foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. He's done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Paul with the ball. And it's Ayton missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Seconds left in the game. Here's Crowder. Good.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
Got it.
They're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Third team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Here's Booker. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
I sip a hot tea, watching RG flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat red, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Could eat weak and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Sun, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive. airplane job, beaming on the telemetry, old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term Rama, third time a slurred word.